Everybody, and welcome to the stream. It's been a while, but we are back. I'm going to test out the chat here. Ooh, I can hear sound as well coming from my things I forgot to turn the sound off on. So, looks like we're back. I'm surprised all this stuff still works, but I'm very pleased about that, you know. So, good stuff. Let's test out the chats here. Looks like YouTube is working. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? There we go. Edward Scissorhands, Aiden Danielson. Hi, guys. How y'all doing today? Hope all is well. And welcome to the stream. I'm glad to be back doing this, man. It has been a while. So it's good to get kind of back on my feet again and get rocking and rolling. So let's draw some monsters, you guys. Let's have some fun. I'm going to start out here on just regular old paper. And if you guys want to see anything specific, just throw it out there. I'm going to do some quicko warm-up sketches just to get ready and going. Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I do remember you. Good to see you. Or good to see your name popping up on the chat log. How you been? All right, let's get some warm-up sketches going here. You guys know me, maybe. I like to start with circles and stuff, so let's just kind of start there. If you guys want to see anything specific, throw it out there. I'll draw whatever. Especially with these like nice warm-up sketches. It's a good time to just do, you know, whatever strikes my fancy at the time. And that's good stuff. Hopefully everybody out there had good holidays, whatever you celebrate, or even if you don't, hopefully your December was a good time. I know mine was pretty good, very busy, but in the best way possible. And yeah, it's nice to be back into the swing of things, getting this stuff going. Now we can play around today with any kind of papers you guys want to see, any kind of art material. You know, we'll do anything. Sky's the limit, you guys. We can do whatever you guys want to do. But my thought was, in keeping up with the theme of this year, if you guys haven't seen the video on the Markers and Monsters channel where I talk about what I want to do for 2018, my thought was just playing around with pencils, playing around with paper, and just getting some nice practice drawing in, you know, more realistic type stuff. That means better shading, better lighting, better composition, like all that kind of stuff. Hey, Kyle, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, this is the first one I've done since like October, so sweet. Hey, by the way, I needed to text you. Maria loves the Go board, and so do I, so thank you for that, man. It turned out really good, and I'm really happy with it, so thank you. All right, we're just getting warmed up here. And this stuff is good. A Venom and the Look-See mashup. So I know what Venom is. I do not know what the Look-See is, but I can certainly find out. We have a thing called Google now. But yeah, sounds good. I'll do that. Let's give this guy some teeth. And Astro Brain's got to have that big, long tongue hanging out. Ugh. Good. Good. Warmed up. Warmed up, ready to go. Okay. Another Crypt TV monster. Kind of like the Birch. Let's do a quick search here. Let me find the Look-See. and see what we got. Oh, yeah, okay. I've seen this one. Yeah. All right. Easy peasy. Lemony squeezy. And we got, sorry, I missed that. Godzilla looks like too. Very cool. Very cool. Looks like my chat's a little bit behind here as I'm seeing. So let's do this look-see and Venom. Then we're going to draw some Godzilla, and that'll be sweet. And this is, again, just warming ourselves up here. We'll have this be our look-see right there. We'll have this be our Venom right here. Are they going to fight or are they going to make out? I don't know. You be the judge. They're just very close to one another. Very, very close to one another. I still haven't seen the Venom movie, and I'd like to. And the look-see has creepy hands. Okay, I can do creepy hands. Yeah, it seemed weird to me, like the Venom, they did a Venom movie, but it's like not part of the overall Spider-Man movie verse. Like that just seems odd. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it won't be. We'll see. We'll find out. Carnage Godzilla versus Venom, or Carnage Godzilla versus Venom look-see. Oh my gosh. It's just too many things. Hey, Lakota, how are you? Yes, long time no see. Good to see you. Good to see you. How you been? How's things going? Yeah, I've been away a while, but it's nice to get back into the swing of things. And it looks he's kind of all stitched up. I don't know exactly how the stitches go. I'll have to see that. The like weird face stitches. He's got these like kind of blackened lips. Great design, by the way, on this thing. But Crypt TV, I think they're very good at doing those sorts of really great design monsters. Really good looking stuff. Stuff that sticks with you way into the wee hours of the night. I like it. All right, and then let's get Venom drawn in here off to the side. Pretty good in your opinion. Awesome. Craven and Silver Sable movie coming. That's interesting. And then, yeah, Lakota, I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling, I don't know, feeling productive and creative, which is good. So, I'm doing pretty great. 3 seasons of the look-see. Venom. Should we give Venom a tongue? Should we give him that big old friendly tongue? I wanted to make it look like they're fighting, but it looks like they're about to play patty cake. But I kind of love that. I could see the two of these guys bonding over their need for destroying sentient life. Okay. Yeah, that didn't turn out quite like I was thinking it would, but you know what? That's okay. There are no mistakes here, guys. Just happy accidents. Make Venom darkened here. All right, adding in the tongue lip. Let's give him a little. There we go. Yeah. He's got some of that sweet, sweet tongue action going, which, you know, that's what Venom is known for. His tongue action. Okay. There we go. A quickie of Venom. And the look-see from Crypt TV. Thank you very much. Yes, Bob Ross, one of our greatest living philosophers. Actually, he died in the 90s, which is very sad, but still. But I digress. All right, I think you guys said you wanted to see some Godzilla action. Let's get that done real quick, and then we'll move into something a little bigger than quick sketches. Let's get into it. Okay, so Godzilla. Do you guys out there in Chatland have a specific Godzilla that y'all like? Like the 60s Godzilla, 60s and 70s type Godzilla, the OG super classic, the sweet Heisei 90s Godzilla, the modern Godzillas, Shin Godzilla. There's so many good ones. I'll let you guys debate amongst yourselves to figure out what Godzilla you like. While you're doing that, I'm just going to get a Godzilla shape, because Godzilla has, the shapes are very similar for a lot of them. Hi, Bear Magmazilla. Is that the Godzilla versus Destoroyah Godzilla, where he's all red and breaking down because his heart is a fusion reactor and it's like going to explode soon? Kind of more or less a Godzilla shape there. We could do a little better. Mechazilla. Mechagodzilla. That is a good one. Now I'm thinking that they should make Mecha Shin Godzilla. I know they're not going to do Shin Godzilla sequel, but it would be like mechanical, but it would all be super gross. Like it was designed by H.R. Giger or something. Ugh. That would be a fun drawing to do. Mechagodzilla versus Shin Godzilla. I think that would be fun. Mechanical Shin Godzilla. Yep. Exactly. Mecha Shin Godzilla would just look like absolutely gross as heck. He'd have these spindly little arms. I really liked Shin Godzilla. You know? Like, I know it was very dialogue heavy and not a ton of like Godzilla action, but it was a movie that was well done enough that even with a ton of talking and not a ton of Godzilla, it was still really good. So that, like, that to me says it's a good movie. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a quickie Shin Godzilla here. And then we're going to do maybe a Mecha Godzilla versus Shin Godzilla type of piece, because I think that'd be fun. I like all the Godzillas, yeah, but you know, Shin Godzilla I thought was really good. Love Godzilla Final Wars. If you guys know that one. Love any of the Godzilla movies with Barugon in it. Pretty much any Godzilla movie is okay, in my book. I even like Reptar. Do you guys remember Does anybody out there remember Reptar? I remember Reptar. Pepperidge Farm remembers Reptar. Yeah, we notice you there, Bear Bear. You're good. You're good. And I have seen the NECA Godzilla action figures. They're awesome. I'd love to get them. The problem is, though, that they're too expensive. For me, at least. Like, they're like $25, I think. And it's just, unfortunately, that's, for a Godzilla action figure, that's just more than I want to spend. If I hit the lottery, though, you can bet I'm buying all of them. All right, that's a good warm-up start. There's some Shin Godzilla action. Lakota, right on. Reptar. Bear Bear, I don't remember how old you are. I'm guessing pretty young. Godzilla 1998. Yep. Aiden, I have seen those online. They're incredible. They're incredible. Kyle, Godzuki versus Scrappy Doo. Oh my God. I like the idea, because if I just add in Wesley Crusher into that drawing, I will have the like most hated characters in fandom drawing. Although I don't mind any of those characters. I like it. All right, cool. Shin Godzilla, Godzuki. And Godzuki. I love it. Okay. Well, I like that. Bugs Bunny fighting Mickey Mouse. It's not a bad idea. So what do you guys want to see? We'll get into our bigger drawing this time around. Let's not do specifics. Just throw out there if you want to see some Godzilla type action. Well, that's like any kind of kaiju. You know, we could do anything. We could do Godzuki, we could do Mothra, we could do whatever. We could do Reptar. We'll do that. Or throw in there in the chat if you want to see Godzilla. Throw in there if you want to see, I don't know, let's do something else. Let's do monsters. Or how about some fantasy stuff? Those are your options. Throw in the chat which of those three you want me to work on. And I know that Godzilla is a monster, but monsters, I'm going to say, are like smaller monsters. Yeah, we could do that. And while you guys do that, I will draw Godzuki. Because Godzuki makes me smile. Godzuki, not to be confused with Minya from the movies, the son of Godzilla, or Godzilla Jr. from the 90s. God freaking Zuki. Constantly saving the day. Battle Royale of my choice. Okay. We can do that. Let's draw some Godzuki here while you guys are still mulling it over. I still remember that Godzilla theme song. You know, up from the depths, 30 stories high, breathing fire. His head in the sky, Godzilla. Love it. And Godzuki, so cool. Yeah, for some reason there was a bunch of dudes on a boat, and they had a beeper. They could literally, since it was the, you know, well before most of you were born, it was the time when beepers were things. They could beep Godzilla. Get him out there. Oh crap, cannibals have kidnapped us. Somebody page Godzilla. I know he's got those neck frills on top of his head. Godzuki, what a lovable scamp. Why not all of them together? That sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of work. But I'll do it for you guys. And Vodacy for fantasy, like outer space or something. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. A classic theme song. It is. It is. And Godzuki's got a real thin neck. Real thin. And the frills are bigger. Yeah, we could have Godzuki, Scrappy-Doo, Wesley Crusher, and Jar Jar Binks all finally together. The fans would love it. They'd go crazy for it. He's got that big body. Godzuki's thick. He's got that thick body. And the wings. Why does he have wings? Godzilla never had wings. All right, quickie Godzuki. Good deal. Let's get into stuff. Godzilla in space. Another one for fantasy. Godzilla and fantasy. I think people are liking fantasy. Sounds good. Godzilla in space. Yeah, let's do something like that. We could do a sweet, like, how should I describe this? So do you guys remember Lisa Frank stuff? Does anybody remember Lisa Frank but me? Like, we could do a sweet outer space Lisa Frank drawing with, like, a unicorn Pegasus and, like, some space butterflies, and then maybe, like, a Godzilla in the background, too. Would be good. Or we could do, like, remember that 3 Wolf Moon t-shirt that got, like, was a meme for a while? We could do that with Godzillas, something like that. Nothing much, Bear. We were just debating about what to get into the drawing. We're doing some fantasy stuff, maybe with Godzilla thrown in there. So we're gonna have to go from there. Okay. So let's get the composition down here. Just a quickie sketch. Let me bring up some Lisa Frank pictures just because I need that in my life. Come on, Google image search. Do your magic. And don't give me pictures of people named Lisa Frank. Like, I want to see some sweet, sweet Trapper Keeper drawings. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's a lot of color. That is a lot of color. But you know what? I like it. I like what's happening here. Ooh, Pegasus with rainbow wings. Yes. Yes, that that needs to happen. So we're going to have in our composition, man, there's a lot happening here. Okay. There's a lot happening here. We're going to have some, like, planets up here. Real vibrant and colorful. Then we're going to have Godzilla here. And I want you guys to start thinking about the Godzilla type again. We need uniformity. What would go super well on a Lisa Frank drawing? If it's that ugly freaking Shin Godzilla who looks like he was burned in a horrible accident. So Godzilla there. And then maybe down here we'll have Godzuki. And then we're definitely going to have a Pegasus with rainbow wings. Maybe like right in there. Right. Galloping across. Ooh. Galloping across a rainbow. Because that's how we're rolling today, guys. Take your magic mushrooms now to get prepped and ready for this stuff. And maybe Godzilla is shooting a rainbow out of his mouth. Instead of nuclear breath, maybe he's puking a rainbow. Kyle, I like where your head's at. Bear, a platypus. Yeah. Why not? Maybe Godzuki's here with Perry the platypus. I don't know. Nice big old rainbow. Yep, and then Kyle, you're right. A Rainbow Ring Saturn is going to be up there. And then maybe some UFOs. Do you guys like UFOs? Should we throw that in? We can add in Nyan Platypus. I don't know what Nyan is. But also my favorite Pokemon, of course, is Psyduck. So maybe we'll slap Psyduck in there too. And go from there. Uranus, we can have up here. Next to potentially Pluto. I don't know. And then some more planets, of course. And some spaceships. Oh my god. Yes to UFOs. Okay, good. Good. Yep. So that's what we're gonna be going off of. That's our like quickie like sketch here. Oh god, this is a lot. So we're probably not gonna get this done in this sitting, but let's get it started and let's get it colorful and ready to roll. So next big decision to make. We can do markers, like you guys know that I do on markers and freaking monsters. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way here. I'm going to need some space. Okay. Or I have some new sweet watercolors. Markers, yes, from Bear Bear. Good deal. We have watercolors as well that we can use a little bit of. They're new. I haven't actually broken them out yet, but they're very vibrant. So, or maybe we could do a big old mixed media piece and do like just a wee bit of everything in there. Dana goes away. Okay. Tortillions go away. Remote controls go away. I need to clear some space. Pun intended, exactly. Bear Bear, I know, right? That's my skull, Dana Scully. I got her at Target for $5 years ago. And I'll be posting a video tonight on my channel, so check it out, where she features prominently. That's why she was on the table. Okay. We're going to need a couple things. Corkback ruler. Where you stick paper, the collage. Yes. But I've never actually done, I know people that do fine art collage that's really cool. I'd like to do that at some point. I don't think for this drawing necessarily it's going to be exactly what we want to use. Maybe, but we'll see. We'll see in the future, because that would be a lot of fun to play around with. We're going to need some inks. Some brushes. We're going to need some Bristol. And let's see. I don't know. Okay. It's a good start. It's a good start. It's good. It's good. It's good. So for a drawing of this magnitude, we're going to want to go a little bit bigger. Just because I don't think at my normal, 6-inch size, I'm going to be able to get an entire Godzilla in there. So let's do it. And if you guys can't see these drawings here, the lines I'm making, I apologize in advance for that. Let's go 1 1/4 inches in. Why'd I do that much? 1 1/4 inches. It's good. Metallic markers. I actually only have one Bear. I don't know if I don't believe that Copic makes any. And the one I have is a gold. It has like real gold pigment in it, like gold flakes, and that is from Prismacolor from years ago. Which I don't know if that still works. Why do I still remember? Yeah, that was a weird thing. Yeah, I don't care if somebody wants to use my art on something. Like, I'd of course want to get paid, but I don't think I'd be super mad unless it was used for evil. I only want my art to be used for good. And I feel like that's a tough line, you guys. Like if somebody asked, like, I feel like it goes south so bad. Like if somebody was like, we would like to use your art for an anti-bullying campaign. You know, could you draw something for that? I'd end up drawing like a bully, I don't know, chained up on the side of the bridge and some bullying victim about to like shoot his kneecaps out. I don't think that would go over so well. So I worry. Okay. We got our paper shebanged. It's all in frame, which is good. Have you guys thought about the Godzilla that you want to see? We heard one 1998 Godzilla from Bear. What Godzilla would go best in a Lisa Frank drawing? I'm bringing up Godzilla pictures. And we're going to get started. I'm actually going to stick to the mechanical pencil for a little bit just to get these things sketched in just so. Just so. And I'm going to look again at my initial sketch, which may be over here. I don't know where I can put this. It's going to have to be off frame for now. King Kong versus Godzilla versions. That's old school. Godzilla role-playing as King Kong. But only if it's the goofy-faced King Kong from that. King Kong versus Godzilla. At the end of the day, I think we need to do what's best for the drawing. And I think the 1998 Godzilla isn't going to fit as well since he's hunched over. We need like a tall, regular Godzilla, if that makes sense. And it's not weird you like the 1998 version. I saw that one in the theaters way back in the day. It wasn't the best movie, but, you know, at the time I liked it. Goofy face version. All right, and remember he's going to be shooting out atomic rainbow breath here. Shin Godzilla. He would look all super gross. So there he's going to be shooting out a rainbow. Oh, I'm going to need my template. Boom. For getting the planets in. Okay. There's planet 1. We'll do planet 2 up here. Yes. Maybe another nice little planet. Just floating around all day up in the clouds right there. That'll be good. I like that. I like that. I will, Bear. I'm going to try to keep to that. That was just for getting the composition right for me. So I'm just trying to get the like I said, the composition kind of down here. So I want to get his hands in where they're going to be. He's going to have the back things coming. The Godzilla tail here. Let's get that nice tail in there. And then, of course, our nice rainbow. Kind of goes all over. Like that. For me, Aiden, why I don't work to the edge of the paper, it's because when I start coloring in, it tends to go kind of off the edges, right? And it creates like a bleed effect. And then when I scan it, I can kind of trim it down to the size I want. Plus, this size here is, let me think, 9.5 high by 7.5 wide. So if I get a mat that's cut to 8 by 10, it should fit down without a problem. Let me see if I have one real quick. It's a 9 by 12. That's not going to work. I think this is a 9 by 12, so it's not going to work. Oh no, it's 8 by 10. So whenever you go to the store, you know, like Walmart or whatever, wherever you go, and you buy a mat that says it's for an 8 by 10 photo, it's always a 1/4 inch on each side. So if you make your drawing a 1/2 inch shorter, it should fit perfectly. So hopefully that explains a little bit too about why I do it to that size. I know you can't see the bottom here, but it fits fine. So that's it. Okay. Let me get Godzilla. I want his arms to be up a little bit more. Maybe just a wee bit of a shorter neck. Weird Animal Cross things you drew in the old request videos. You should have them. Animal Cross things. What are you? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Bear Bear. It sounds vaguely familiar. It sounds like something I would draw, but off the top of my head, I'm just having a wee bit of trouble recalling. Okay. Get Godzilla's hands drawn in just like so. Just like whap, whap, whap. There we go. I'm starting to like his face. Gotta get him in there. And the teeth are back here. Getting there, getting there. Okay. I've drawn Godzilla a ton over the years. I love it. His neck, he's been working out. When Godzilla was in prison, that's all he did, man. He just pumped iron. And that's why he's got a neck that thick. Okay, so now we got to get our nice Pegasus with rainbow wings here. Horses are hard. And this horse is looking right at you. Like it is just freaking stoked to be alive, man. It's got a nice smile, smiling horse. I like that. These big old majestic wings. Perfect. I love it. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's got to have a rainbow tail, too. That would be an unforgivable sin to not add more rainbows to this drawing. Bear. I don't know. I mean, I think that's a pretty. You could throw a link in there. I don't mind. But yeah, just so long as it's not like the whole big uploading the file. I guess you wouldn't be able to do that anyway. So that's fine. You can link to it. I just can't remember off the top of my head what it is you're referring to. And rainbow here. There. Okay. So we have our Lisa Frank Super Unicorn Pegasus in there, which we'll need a name for. I'm thinking Flapjacks. I will, Bear. Thank you. I'll look at it later. I need to get rocking and rolling on this if it's going to get finished. So Godzilla's tail is going to go over the top of the rainbow, but Godzilla's body behind it. We'll make this one here our Saturn. We'll do that. Two weird animal things. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look at that. Maybe I can throw them in, Bear. We'll see. All right. Hi, Connor Halligan. How you doing today? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream where we're drawing a Lisa Frank Godzilla style picture. Because why not, right? Let me just make sure I get these nice and straight. I can start putting in the rainbow stripes for Godzilla's rainbow atomic breath. There we go. That'll be terrific. A shark rat? Oh, I remember. Okay, yeah. Bear. That's what you should have said to begin with, because that makes sense. A shark rat and a rhino rabbit. You are correct. I do remember that. But they've got to be Lisa Frankified, if that makes sense. Oh, this unicorn is sweet. Yeah, that's the thing about Lisa Frank stuff. There's like crap everywhere, which I love. I love that. Let's do down here. We're going to do some sweet clouds. Because there were always clouds too. Looking at these Lisa Frank things, man, that takes me back. So we got some clouds here. Should we have a pool with dolphins jumping out of it? Hey, K Prosen, how are you? Hold up. Connor, I watched some of the first one. I didn't get all the way through it. I heard it gets better. I have such a big pile of stuff to watch. Yeah, this is a Lisa Frank inspired Godzilla thing. The unicorn's technically running in front of a rainbow in front of Godzilla. But yeah, more or less, yeah. Also, Godzilla's going to be shooting atomic rainbow breath out. So, it's going to be sweet. Now we're debating what other kind of stuff we want in the drawing here. The shark rat, the shark rhino bit. Yeah, we'll put them down here. Let's do the Rhino guy here. All right, well, welcome to YouTube. Kate Bros 4. How are you today? Here's our little Rhino rabbit. Right there. G1 Optimus Prime. Donald Trump. No. No. We're not doing that. Let's see. Pikachu on Godzilla's head. I don't know if I want anything on Godzilla's head because it's so perfect. I want all these little like woodland critters down in here. So, yeah, maybe we'll add something in like that. Working on a portrait of Chris Hemsworth. Very cool, very cool. What medium are you using? Pencils or colored pencils or like what kind of stuff? All right, are we going to add Godzuki into this thing, you guys? I think we talked about Godzuki before. Okay. Let's do Godzuki. We got to cut it. We got to cut this sucker at some point because there will be too much stuff. But we can definitely get Godzuki in here. He's OG, man. I'm okay with Godzuki. He's straight pimping. And I'm okay with that. Maybe we'll add in G1 Optimus back here. Putting a fatherly shoulder on Godzuki's. Putting a hand fatherly on Godzuki's shoulder. Godzuki looking lovingly up at his father. One day, Dad, I'm going to be like you and destroy human cities. Trying to get this Godzuki in just right. He's got a little slim neck. He hasn't been hitting the weights like his dad. Okay. Whoa, hold on. Chat, it's too much. Right on, pencils. Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm catching up here on the chat. Okay, Pikachu, Graphite. Pikachu, yes. Please, Aiden Danielson. I'm not sure what you're pleasing about. Sorry, the chat was going too fast. At a T-Rex, but with big arms and tiny legs. See, I love the idea, but like I said, this is where it's just like, it's going crazy. There's just too much to add in. Bear, yeah, this is getting a little much. Flying spaghetti monster in the sky. That's funny. Oh yeah, Aiden, we're adding Godzilla in there. No worries. Godzilla or Godzuki. Godzuki is in the drawing. Down here. And then back here is going to be G1 Optimus. This is officially getting off the chain. But yeah, okay, Godzuki's next. Let's get Godzuki up in this. Godzuki's very pear-shaped. Okay. Let's have Godzuki waving at Godzilla. And that way we can get a nice look at Godzuki's his like wings that are underneath his arms. You wonder who, like, okay, Godzilla, no wings, correct? Yeah, no, I don't think he's ever had wings once in a movie. But Godzuki, who is Godzuki's mother? Like, who has, like, bat wings like that? That, like, dragon-type wings? Inquiring minds want to, like, I want to know. I want to freaking know. Okay. K-Prosen, I will probably end up inking it, eventually. Kind of how I do things is I add in the color first, and then I ink, like, afterwards. So, but with this is so complicated, I might ink first, then add color. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see once the pencils are done here. G1 Optimus is next. Let's get G1 thrown up in there. Autobots, roll out. I love Peter Cullen's voice. I heard the Bumblebee movie was pretty good. Okay, yeah, there he is. Cartoon style. Also, great cartoon theme songs. The Transformers theme song. Freaking epic. Okay, so Optimus has... I love how the grill is Optimus Prime's freaking, like, what is that, a 14-pack abs he's got? Talking about hitting the gym like freaking Godzilla. Optimus, man. Shredded. Okay, so there's our Optimus Prime. I just need a quickie little do in there for him. I need to work out all the details right now. Good, good. There we go. Let's see. I know, right? Kyle. Yeah, his freaking windshield pecs. All right, let me get caught up here. Godzilla is his own mother. Wow. K-Prosen, Godzuki is the goofy son of Godzilla from the 70s cartoon show. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend you at least watch the intro, which has a terrific theme song. It's awesome. Bumblebee was great, says a couple of you guys. Awesome. I do like Transformers a bit, so I'd check it out. Windshield pectoris, pectoral muscles. Windshield pecs, yeah. Talk about glass cannon, man. Okay. So we've got Godzuki, we've got G1 Optimus up in there. I do know of Gundam. We used to watch Gundam Wing when it was on Toonami back in the day, but I haven't really seen much Gundam other than like the 008 Infantry or whatever it's called. So not a ton of Gundams have been watched. Okay. And then, what do I want next? I'll never get this thing done if I keep adding in random fun stuff. So I gotta be very cautious. And guys, I've been hearing people want Pikachu, but I gotta make an executive decision. I'm gonna throw in one Pokemon. It's gonna be my favorite, and it's gonna be Psyduck. Psyduck's gotta get up in this thing. Because seriously, he's the best Pokemon. And I hope Psyduck features very heavily in Detective Pikachu, the movie. I really do. Psyduck, a platypus with a headache. Who can beat that? Who can beat that? Okay, pros, and I'm not sure what Genlock is. Roll20, Bear. I play D&D, but I haven't done anything really with it on Roll20, which is just a platform to play D&D online. Show by Rooster Teeth about giant mechs. Ooh, interesting. I'll have to check that out. I haven't heard of that. Girl has a beautiful Psyduck. Sweet. Yeah, I will check that out. Okay, good. I think we've got a ton of stuff happening here. That's my problem though. I keep wanting to add more crap to it. And eventually I'm just gonna like not have the space to add more wackadoodle stuff. A turtle with an onion on its back that can beat a duck with a headache. Ah, nobody can beat a duck with a headache. My other favorite Pokemon are what's that one? Metapod is great. Love Metapod. I know everyone's like, well, it can turn into a Butterfree. Don't care. Don't care. I like Metapod. Let's see. What else is a good Pokemon that I like? Oh, that's it. That's it. Bulbasaur. Okay. There's another rainbow. I feel like we need another rainbow. Okay. Oh, UFOs. I forgot. We're doing UFOs in this too. Oh my God. I just looked at my drawing. Yep, UFOs got to go in the sky. I mean, are you kidding me? Of course they do. Okay, this is getting crazy. Bear, take care. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Have a good day. For the rest of you guys still hanging out for a while, sweet monkey ducks, there's a lot happening here. Oh God. But let's get coloring. I don't know how. Oh man, I do not know how this is going to go down. Like I said, there is much going on. So I think the first thing I'm going to do for this is erase just a little bit of the stuff. So I can go over it. Let's get dangerous, everybody. Kyle, thank you for stopping by. We'll see ya. Thanks again for the go board, and take it easy, my man. We'll see ya. So we're going to stick to all bright colors with this thing. Let's start with Red Violet 69. Peony. Just give all this a nice zoop. Like so. We're getting it in there. It's going to be bright. It's going to be colorful. That's the Lisa Frank way. Going around all the spaceships. Okay, very cool. It's a good start. Let's move down then to Red Violet 66, which is Raspberry. And what's nice is it'll go over some of the pencil lines. Some of them. And the more coats I can give things, the better. And we'll take this all the way down to the second rainbow. Okie dokie. Let's see if that is working there. Okay. Let me know, you guys, if I'm buffering or whatever. There we go. Okay, good, good, good. And we'll take this down and under. Okay, that's good. Let's now go. We went from our like red violets. Let's move into regular violets. With the color lilac. Everyone's favorite color now in marker form. I like this color actually. Just give a nice swatch here of the lilac color. Over to the rainbow. Around his spikes, or whatever, frills on the back of Godzilla, whatever you want to call those suckers. Like so. A little extra blending there would be good. Okay. Now that we've used our lilac there, let's go into the blue violets then. I think we're going to use this blue violet here. Get this stuff thrown in. And the sky is getting very Lisa Frank, which is exactly what we want. Lisa Frank for life. Let's top it off with this Blue Violet 04 here down at the bottom. This thing is super crazy saturated, but that's okay, because once I get it thrown in, really going to make it a little better with the colorless blender. And then a little Blue Violet 01 to kind of just mash them together. I like it. I like it. There we go. And I don't like how much of a very defined link there is there. So I'm going to use the colorless blender here just to soften it a little bit. Same with right in here. Just to help it blend. Thank you, Aiden. And then we can go in again with some of these should hopefully help it blend together just a wee bit better. It's one thing I find it hard to do on markers with this kind of paper. Get those blends as buttery smooth as I would like them to be. But that's okay. I think it's looking all right for now. So then, let's move on to get these planets done and out of the way up there. I think that would be something good to do. A lot of Lisa Frank primary colors, so we're going to kind of stick with that sort of a thing. And again, super duper bright. That's the big thing, super bright. So up in here where it's the darkest, we're going to make the planets pretty light. I'm going to go with the blue-green for this guy. And, you know, I'm just going to throw it in one color, and then I'm going to add a little bit of a little pepper on it here in a second. Once that is in, I'm going to use duck blue to add in some land massy bits. And then at the end, we're going to use the white paint pen to do some like cloud swirls and stuff all over it. How about this guy? What's a nice bright color? If you guys have some planet color ideas too, start throwing them out there. I don't mind. Let's make it a yellow. This color is honey. The important thing we're doing here is putting light on top of dark. Let's use this interesting Lionette Gold. Just putting a little something, something. As we get lighter down here, we're going to want to offset that. And I'm going to make that planet, I don't know, how about fluorescent pink? Nah, well actually this is so pink down here, I don't think that would be a good idea. Let's take that off the table. My bad. Let's make it orange. Some bright freaking orange, and we're going to put some stripes in it. Stripes that are bright green. There we go. We'll do our Saturn-y thing over here, and let's make this planet green. Let's erase some of this stuff here. I don't want to pick it up too much in the pencil or in the perfect. Put a little something on it with apple green. And then finally we're going to start putting in our rainbow. Now we can only include a couple colors here just because of the size of it. So let's do blue in the middle. is good. Let's do a bluish green stripe next. Okay, let's move into a yellow. We're going to go with acid yellow. And last but not least, of course, red. Right on this edge. We don't want it to dominate too much of the yellow, so just got to be careful. There we go. A green planet with a rainbow ring around it. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Now let's get some of this erased. And we can start putting in Godzilla's rainbow breath. We're going to do red at the top. It's nice to brush up on my rainbow colors. An orange. Let's do 4. Let's do a yellow. We're going to use acid yellow again. I think I want that red to be a little bolder too, so we'll go back over it. Let's go to a green. I'm going to use actually a yellow green. This is acid green. Yes, Roy G. Biv. Erase some of that. There we go. Okay. Into a blue. I'm actually going to go with a bluish green. Like, let's do Coral Sea. Actually, let's do Nile Blue, because it's a little more on the blue spectrum. Actually, make that just a wee bit thicker. I'm going to leave that out. Let's get into a violet, maybe a blue violet. And then we're going to finish it up with a nice dark pure violet here. I don't know if that's going to be too similar to what's below it. Yeah, that's going to blend in too much. So let me go with a bit of a darker. That's okay. How about Bluebell? into a red violet like this. And then I'm going to shore up the red on top by using this lipstick red. So a little stronger there on the top portion. That's the way we do it, guys. Bold colors. Excellent. Excellent. I'm liking where this is headed. All right. Moving right along, I think I'm going to go right into the big G-Man himself here. And I think I'm going to make him kind of a soft, give him a soft look. You know, a lot of this Lisa Frank stuff, they have these like bright colors on them. I don't think I'm going to shy away from that with this. With Godzilla. I'm going to use some bright parrot green. And on the underside of his jaw here. Anything that's like, I guess you could say where shadow would be. We will do that. Unless we can just kind of start just getting the gist of Godzilla in there. We will put tail spines on him as well. Do not worry. All right, let's get into a nice other bright color. That's G19. Let's go to G14, which is this sweet, sweet apple green. Love apples. This is where we're going to start to fill in bigger swaths of him. Actually, let me give this thing a whole big rub down with the eraser, because there's lots of little areas that I can see here that are iffy. With eraser dust. And that's no good. And that is no good. Okay. There we go. That's going to be good. Okie dokie. It's a good start for now. Now, I think Godzuki also should be the same color of apple green. I just think that would be very fitting. I don't know why. But I think that would be a good color for him. Now we can start moving around a little bit. Get his fingers thrown in. Just kind of slapped on down in there. There's a ton of eraser, like lead stuff. I don't know if you guys can see my hand. Well, probably not, but it gets covered in lead on the one side. Ugh. And it just smears it all around, which is no good. So unfortunately, before I used this eraser, I just absent-mindedly tried to erase a little bit with the eraser that's attached to the back end of the mechanical pencil, which left a big streak in the middle of my paper, which sucks, but you know, that's life. Things happen. Learn to live with it. The other thing I'd like to do is, because Godzilla's, when he breathes fire, his spines become the color that he's firing. So he's definitely going to have rainbow-colored spiky bits on the back. I think would be awesome. Let's make him red on the outside. Put in some yellow in there. You got it. Happy accidents. There are no mistakes in our world. Godzilla has always been meant to have weirdo colors. Some blue there in the middle. And when we what's the word I'm looking for? When we go over this with the ink is the word. It's all going to come together a little better. We're going to keep it pretty cartoony, you know. But I think it would be good then to do, like, then on Godzilla, on his backside, on certain areas here that are getting light. You know, just some of these other colors that are being picked up all around. Gives them to that, once again, that signature Lisa Frank look. A little bit of blue, too. That should blend into the green real nice. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. And then maybe just a wee bit of red on the outside here. Something like that. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then maybe a little more of this apple green in here. It'll blend into the blue real nice. which is what we want. The sound of markers. I love it. He's starting to look Godzilla-y. Let's do a little blue in here. Will be a nice shadow color. Which is good. That's what we're looking for. Excellent. Excellent. And then I know Godzilla's got like a dark brown eye. I'm going to use a blue-green here. Just to make it bold and stand out really nice. Perfect, perfect. Okay, I think our next step then, we can get in the next rainbow down, put in. We got to do that sweet Roy G. Biv stuff, you guys. So we're going to start off with the lightest, which is this lipstick rouge. Down into an orange. I don't mind overlapping them because it's the smaller rainbow, so it's fine. Into yellow. To my green, which I think we were doing the apple green for. It seems like we did a lighter. I can't remember. Was it yellow? Yeah, it was. It was yellow green 07. And then down into the blue, which I remember was Nile blue. 45. And I know we're missing purple, but considering the background sky is purple, and this is the most distant of the rainbows, I think we can omit. I think we're okay. So that's a nice one. Pardon me. I like it. I'm happy with that. Let's see what's next. Maybe the Pegasus. Maybe the sweet Lisa Frank unicorn Pegasus. Heck yeah. With rainbow wings. That is the stuff of dreams, my friends. We're going to pick a lot of this stuff out with the white paint pen after. So I'm just going to kind of throw it in quickety split. But getting it in there is going to be good. I'm looking at a picture of old school Lisa Frank unicorn here. And that's kind of where I'm getting my colors off of and how they did the wings. I think it's fascinating. Green and blue. Excellent. Excellent. Now the hair and the tail, obviously purple kind of color. But I'm going to change that up for me so it doesn't blend in too much with the background. I'm going to go with the fluorescent pink. I feel that's pretty fitting. I think it'll play off of that blue in the background nicely. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. It really doesn't. Let me very quickly redraw in the body of the unicorn because I'm not 100% sold on it. And then I can know where the hooves are because the hooves are, of course, going to be fluorescent pink. Pardon. So there we go. Actually, I don't like that hoof there. Let's make it be down a little bit. So it's... I think that's good. It keeps a nice silhouette, which we like. We can add in our fluorescent pink hooves. Like so. Then we can shade this very delicately, this horse. With some blues and some soft pinks and things like that. But since it's so delicate, we got to get a lot of this lead out of here. I'm going to do this horse, and then we're going to call it a day, since I do have a hard deadline of 5. So let's do blue-violet. Here we go. I think the horse is getting put in there real nice. And I think it'll look really nice once we put in the the, what the heck do you call them? The inks. I don't know why I can't talk today. And then maybe just a little bit of a creamy color. Yellow, red. This is why I have these nice, these super delicate, the quadruple zeros, stuff like that. It's always good to have those laying around for just such an occasion. And maybe a little more of a shadow under the wing here. Okay, I like it. Well, guys, whoever's still left, thank you guys so much for joining in and hanging out today. I really had a blast getting back into the whole streaming thing. I know it's been a couple of months, so it's kind of good getting my groove back, getting started, getting happy with it. I think this drawing is pretty darn cool. I like where it's going thus far. It's weird and it's wacky and it's wonderful, and that's where I want to be. Just some weird place with you guys, coming along, having fun. Aiden, thank you for sticking with it. I appreciate it. You have a good day for your rest of your day. Whoever else is out there in chat land, you guys as well. Be awesome. Be excellent to each other. This is Colin signing off. We'll see you guys on the next one. Good night.